All over the city are worried about lot splitting, and tonight there are questions about who's in charge at City Hall.
So with no commissioners taking the lead on this issue, neighbors are confused. Chris Woodard spent the day looking into this, and he joins us now. What did you discover, Chris?
Well, just what you said. Who's in charge on this issue depends on who you ask. It's a pretty frustrating development for neighbors who finally thought their voice was being heard. So I went to try and find out what's going on.
It is construction neighbors say is part of the problem.
Our top issue, really, in the neighborhood.
Home demolitions and developers putting multiple homes up where one used to stand, happening more and more all over Portland.
Just dotted with demolition sites.
Angry neighbors were confident they'd finally gotten the city's attention until we discovered the issue has turned into a political hot potato. 5 months ago, the mayor told me lot splitting is a problem.
Not sure we've got it right yet. And even if they worked out a truce in this case, there's still the big questions that we all need to work on.
Then in July, he told our partners with the Portland Tribune his staff was working on changes and would make a proposal in weeks, not months, to preserve historic homes. That's what neighbors thought too.
The mayor said that he was interested in doing something about it.
But when I went to City Hall today, the mayor's spokesperson now tells me Commissioner Fritz is taking the lead and they're waiting for recommendations from her. But just last night, Fritz emailed me saying the mayor is leading the process, considering changes.
And so I don't know what to think now.
1 week out from a citywide meeting of neighborhoods on the issue, and they're not sure who to go to at City Hall.
I'm surprised too.
All this when they thought changes may already be in the works.
We think that we can't wait much longer.
Clearly some things that these two leaders need to figure out. I went to the mayor's office today. He said they'll look into it. They need to contact Fritz's people to see what's going on. It's important to point out, though, that there is a Bureau of Developmental Services committee that is studying what, if anything, should be done. And then there's this neighborhood group that we mentioned.
Right.
They're getting together next Tuesday. All neighborhoods from across the city want to get together with a uniform proposal, go to the city, say this is what we think you should do. But they don't know where they're going to take that right now.
And it goes back years ago when the city said we're going to start infilling in certain neighborhoods, infilling stuff. That's okay to say unless it's your neighborhood sometimes.
Right, and there's lots of positive negatives. We've been over for months. The problem now is, where does it stand?
All right, keep us updated.
Well, hopefully next week. Thank you, Chris.